Welcome to UBL News, your ultimate source for everything about the game that packs a punch. Undisputed. In this action-packed podcast, we'll drive into the electrifying world of the Undisputed Boxing League, bringing you the latest updates, thrilling highlights, and exclusive live interviews with the champions themselves. Get ready to step into the ring of excitement and stay ahead of the game with UBL News. What's up, everybody? Undisputed community. Got a special guest here with me tonight. He's more like a brother. I know me and him been going back and forth doing virtual boxing, talking about boxing for the last 3 to 4 years now. And it's been an honor to do that with him and to get to know him personally. He's also a professional fighter as well. So I'm about to bring on my man, AD.Tha.Champ. You know what I mean, everybody? Say hello, AD. What's happening, man?
What's going on? What's going on, everybody, man? Shout out to everybody on Saturday night, man. Hope everybody is safe and, just enjoying themselves tonight, man. And if you tuned in, thanks for tuning in. This will be a great interview.
Absolutely. So what's been going on lately, champ?
Man, you know what, man? I just been enjoying life, man. I just been working, kicking it with the lady, just enjoying life, man. That's all I can do. I just love going to work and coming home and just doing me, man. Nowadays, man, when you get older, man, that's all you want to do is just go to work and come home and just be at peace, man. So that's really about all I got going on at this moment.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I feel you. I do the same thing, man. You go to work, come
right.
home. I have a little fun with the league. It's an outlet and everything.
Right.
But other than that, yeah, man, it's same old grind every day,
For sure. Got to take care of the home. You feel me?
Oh yeah.
Ain't nobody else gonna do it.
Yeah, that's a man's job at the end of the day. That's for sure. So, man, October is around the corner, and Undisputed is finally going to be here for the console players. I know you got to be excited to be able to finally get your hands on Undisputed.
Man, you already know, man. I've been waiting for years, man, for a new boxing game to come out, man. I've been still stuck on this fight night shit, but we all know how broken fight night is, man. And can't get around the cheaters and all the extra shit that's going on fight night. Though it is still fun to play, but it's time for a new boxing game, man. With new rosters and new fighters on the game, man. It'll be great for the community.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's definitely long overdue. I know we had a podcast show last night, and we were talking about Fight Night Champion. It came out in 2011, and here we are in 2024. Right. So I agree with you. It's definitely time to have a proper funeral for Fight Night Champion for sure.
Hey, unless they make another Fight Night, Champion 2 or something. But other than that, man, if you want some good boxing, man, some good simulation boxing, I guess Undisputed, man, is the way to go right now.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's the fact on the street, not the word on the street, but the fact on the street. But speaking of EA, you let's touch on that a little bit. They've been gassing their audience for a while about a new fight night hitting the market. Do you actually think they're going to bring that to light?
I do, man, because, man, it's highly demand. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to listen to the fans, man, and give them what they want sometimes, so I feel like once this Undisputed game come out all the way and they see what the numbers do, I think Fight Night will be back soon. Maybe not next year, or I think in the next couple of years, I think they're going to have to bring Fight Night back. You know what I mean? Because it's highly demand. Everybody wants Fight Night, man. Really? But I haven't played Undisputed yet, so I don't know exactly how that is. But I mean, I'm looking forward to it. But as far as Fight Night, man, I grew up on Fight Night, man. I've been playing Fight Night since it was Knockout Kings. So I've been a fan on that. So if Fight Night ever make another game, you best believe I'm gonna get it.
Okay, okay. Even though that Fight Night it seems like they're going this direction with all their games. They're more arcade style. I can
Right.
guarantee you, Undisputed is nothing but simulation.
Right. So I mean, that's why a lot of people is actually going to go back to Fight Night, which I think because I feel like a lot of guys that play that game are just trying to figure out what works for the game instead of actually knowing boxing, knowing how to set up your jab, set up different combinations, and so it's more like you said, it's arcade. It's not simulation. Like as far like undisputed is simulation, so you got to know a little bit of boxing to be able to be good on that game. To me, you know.
Yeah, yeah, and I agree with you there. You got to know something about the sport because you just can't get in the ring on Undisputed and just start swinging and doing repeated stuff. You're gonna gas
Right,
yourself, and then
right,
you're liable
right,
to get knocked out as well. So
right.
yeah, it's gonna be for the fight night community, in my opinion, I think it's going to
Hmm.
be a tough transition for a lot of those players that's coming, looking to come over to Undisputed because Undisputed is really sim. Like you can actually sidestep, you can backstep,
Right.
you can do that all the correct way. Your footwork
Hmm.
is actually your footwork in the game. So,
Right.
you have to block on your own. A lot of people are used to just holding down the block button on fight night and allowing their character to block for them.
See what I'm saying? Yeah. See, I like that more realistic feel type. You know what I mean? Because when I play games, I feel like I'm really in it. You know what I mean? So I'm slipping. I'm actually playing the game with the controller in my hand and slipping with my head for real. You know what I mean? So if I was streaming, man, people would be like, "Damn, you acting like you really in the fight." Like, because that's how I feel. You know what I mean? So I'm looking forward to a game like that. You know, where
Yeah.
it's more of a realistic feel.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I think you and I both share that. Remember how Stacy used to crack jokes on me when I stream fight night? I'll be moving, bobbing my head,
Yeah,
weaving.
because if you box, man, trust me, everybody that box, I'm sure play the game like that. They see punches coming, you trying to. It helps you play better. To me, it helps you play better
Yeah,
because you feel like you really out there. So you know what I mean. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that undisputed, man.
absolutely, absolutely. So, as an ex-champion of the Fight Night league that we used to have and run back in the day,
Hmm.
do you have plans to reclaim the gold when you enter the Undisputed Boxing League?
Man, I'm always looking to claim some gold, man. Look, you see what's around my neck. I'm a winner, man. I win in real life, and I'm gonna win on that game too. Cause man, a lot of these guys they just button mashing. They just want to play the game just to play it. They're not boxers in real life. See, you know what I mean? I really box in real life, so I'm about a game, and I'm gonna play it like I'm really in the game. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna win a lot of fights. I'm gonna use my jab. I'm gonna block when I need to. I'm gonna set up the right type of punches, man. These guys, man, if you ain't got a high boxing IQ, man, it's gonna be hard to beat me on there. Trust me. And
Facts.
I guarantee you that. And I ain't even played the game yet, but I guarantee you I'll be on top within a month or two.
Okay, okay. Word. All right. I hear you. I hear you. You know you got to get through me first, but I hear
Man,
you.
I'm gonna get through you. I'm gonna get through you. I'm gonna get through you, man. Yeah.
uh that's funny. That's funny. Well, you letting the fans know that you are a professional fighter, and I did introduce you that way. So you want to take the moment to shout out your gym down in Indiana and any other promos you want to shout out far as you and your team.
Yeah, I will, man. Actually, I'm gonna correct that. I'm an amateur. You know what I mean? I was looking to go pro, and we can get some backstory later when we get to talking about some real boxing. But um, as far as gyms, I was a part of Sims Boxing Gym. If you know anything about boxing, you know Anthony Sims. He owns a gym here in Indianapolis, so that's the first gym I ever went to. Bad Boys Gym. Shout out to Bad Boys Gym. Coach Pat. He's a hell of a coach. He's the reason why I'm a Golden Glove champion to this day. So shout out to Coach Pat at Bad Boys Boxing and shout out to Vegas Boxing Gym and Big Walk Boxing. Big Walk Boxing is actually the gym I'm currently going to at the moment, Big Walk Boxing, you know what I mean, which is owned by Tony Walker, which is a former Colts player. He was drafted in, I believe, 1989. So shout out to him, man. He's running that gym, and come take a look at it, man. If you in Indy, come to Big Walk Boxing. It's a good program. It's a lot of kids. You know what I mean? A way for them to stay off the streets. You know what I mean? Put the guns down, gloves up. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, it's good for the kids, good for the community, man.
Absolutely, facts, and that's the same here with us in Cleveland. You know, we got some tough streets and some good gyms. I know we got DNA and we got the Golden Gloves here in Cleveland. So it's a lot of things that positive that the sport of boxing bring that take the youth off the street, and I think it's
Right, right,
awesome. You know,
right.
so AD, let me ask you, man. What's your
Yes, sir.
impression of these trailers and content Undisputed's been releasing so far?
Uh, I don't really know because I haven't played the game, but as far as what it's
I'm,
looking like,
I'm,
trailers, man,
yeah,
it's looking good, man. It's tempting to buy. You look at it, you like, oh man, this shit looks good. I hope the game mechanic. You just got all these questions. Like you hope the mechanics is good enough. You hope everything is fine enough to play the game and enjoy the game because we've been needing a new boxing game, so we just hope the game provides everything we've been wanting. You know what I mean? Because it's well overdue.
absolutely, absolutely. And
So
by me being a beta and early access member, yeah, I sit in the car with you. I really hope the defects that we experience in
mhm.
early access all get ironed out, especially the online play, where we can compete at high level, at a high magnitude, as we
Right,
all want to, right? And bring
right.
bring the A game. And I also hope that they have an anti cheat for that Wii mods as well.
Yeah, definitely gonna need that.
Yeah, I just don't understand why people get a hard on, excuse my language, for cheating. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Because they never been winners in life. So that's the only thing they feel. You know what I mean? That makes them feel good to feel like a winner. But in their heart, they know they cheating. So I mean, I don't know how satisfied you can be knowing you cheating, but hey, whatever works for you, do you.
Yeah, yeah.
But I know I'm going in playing fair. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be fair as possible. No cheating, no none of that. You beat me, you beat me. But if I beat you, just know I was the better man. That's all it is. You know what I mean? I respect you, you respect me. So
Okay,
that's what it is.
okay. Hey, that's fair, and that's how it is. Uh, we don't. Well, me and you've been dealing with each other for quite some time. I don't deal
Right,
with people being toxic or bad behavior or anything like that. So we have some real legit guys over here, level headed. We all some of us is around the same age bracket, but we do have some people that's younger than us. And we all have a good chemistry. I'll say we have watch parties. We get in, we watch the fight with one another. It's a big one happy household. We talk
right.
about the fight. We have a few drinks during the fight party. I know Canelo and Belanga was lit. I can't even remember
Hmm.
how many people was there that night. I think you stopped in,
Right.
but
Yeah, I did. I checked in with y'all. Yep, I
yeah,
did.
yeah.
I did. Yep.
So yeah, so you don't have to worry about anyone being toxic or but and if someone do step out of line, you already know that it's gonna be taken care of. But
You already know.
yeah, so I look forward to you coming on and doing your thing, man.
Man, I can't wait. I can't wait. Trust me, I can't wait. Like I said, I'm getting ready to buy that new Xbox that's coming out, and I'm gonna be locked and loaded, man. I'm in. I'm in the
Okay,
game.
okay. So
EA Sports. I'm in the game.
that answered my next question. I was gonna ask you. I know you was in. Me and you was talking about the upgrade. So you're gonna get the
Yes,
new.
sir.
That's the new Xbox Galaxy, right?
Xbox Galaxy, y'all look it up, man. It's a beautiful ass Xbox. It's a terabyte Xbox. It holds a lot of memory, a lot of storage, and it's beautiful. I heard the stars is gonna light up on the Xbox. I don't know how true that is, but it's a beautiful looking Xbox, man. It comes out next month. You know what I mean? I don't know the exact date. I think it's like the 13th, 15th, or something like that. But yeah, man. Yeah,
Okay.
that's the only way you're gonna be able to play that new undisputed boxing game. You gotta have everything. Gotta be legit, up to date. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, definitely have to have the new gen
right,
equipment in order to be able to play, or
right.
unless you're gonna go PC. But yeah,
Hmm.
if you remain on console, you have to have either a PlayStation 5 or up, or a Xbox Series X or up. You won't be able to
Right,
play it on anything below that. So
right.
that's what's up. That's what's up. So do you think your fans are excited to see you compete in the biggest esports boxing game ever?
Yeah, man. Because they already know what I'm gonna bring to the table, man. I bring the viewers. I bring excitement. All that shit. You know where all that the press conferences and video call outs and all that shit came from, man. We invented that. You know what I mean? Fight night at a time, it was dying until we came. When I teamed up with a few guys from IFP, and then when I clicked up with Tantalus, my dog King, Stacy, and man, we had some Dylan. Can't forget my dog
Yeah,
Dylan, gamer bro.
yeah,
Man, we had some of the greatest shows ever. This guy I'm talking to right here, King, man, this motherfucker can he can host some of the best fucking shows ever. So I advise y'all, man, if y'all ain't already following him, follow him. Check out all his content and everything he got going on, man. Y'all gonna love every show. I'm telling you. Hey, that motherfucker know what he doing with that shit. Trust me, man. Y'all gonna love every content he does, man. Trust me.
facts. And I appreciate that. Thanks for the kind words,
Yes,
CB.
sir. You already know, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, if you don't mind me asking, what uh, have you developed some type of formula or strategy after watching the beta or early access members play the game?
Yeah, I have, man. I actually noticed, like, when I'm watching a lot of people play, they not really boxing. They just button mashing, pressing buttons, trying to figure it out. They don't really know boxing. They don't have a boxing IQ. So when I'm watching these guys play, I'm like, okay, I see what I can do. I can do this, this, and that to him. You know what I mean? That'll neutralize everything he's trying to do. Because they don't know boxing. They just playing the game. They need to really be playing shit like Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Because, you know what I mean? Boxing games, to me, I feel like are for people that actually box. Because you can play the game the right way.
Okay.
That, you know what I mean? If you box, you can play the game the right way. You can setting up your jab. You working off your jabs. You know how to block and slip punches, duck and you know what I mean, roll under punches, all that shit, footwork, like all that shit is boxing. It's a science, you know what I mean? So when I play that game, I'm expecting to really have tough fights with people that know what they're doing. You know what I mean? I really got to use my brain and try to beat this person. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm expecting when I play.
Absolutely, absolutely. Okay, okay. Well, I can tell you one thing. You definitely gonna get that. We have some legitimate guys already here. I
Hmm.
do know that they're looking to get the game on console.
Right.
To make it a little easier as far as the fight matchups, because Undisputed already announced that online play is not going to be available, and cross play is not going to be available right away. So
Okay.
we got some tricks up our sleeves to get across that bridge, but
Right.
until then, you know, that's what they telling the community, as far as with the online play and cross play. Um,
Uh-huh.
I hope the online play is legit, man. I really do. My fingers is
Right.
being crossed on that. Right,
Hey, cross right now.
right. Right now we play on remote play and Parsec, far as us PC community. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, we're like the PC community is tired of playing that way. It got old very quickly.
Uh-huh.
Um, the more and more they mess with the game and adjust the game, it affects the gameplay on our end. So,
Right.
a lot of people have taken a hiatus at the moment, and they're just waiting for October 8th to come to see if it's going to be tangible and worthy to play.
Right. Right. And that's what I'm waiting on, man. I just hope it's better than Fight Night, because Fight Night came out, like you said, 2011. Like, so that game, if it ain't better than Fight Night for a game to be that old, bro, that says a lot about Fight Night.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, it does. I mean, it been carrying a torch. I mean, it's the Olympic boxing Olympic game. At the end of the day, that's how long it's been reigning.
Hmm.
Really, because of simple fact, we just didn't have another boxing game to play. But
Right.
hey, if you can get the accolade, then you might as well get it. I'm not gonna knock it because Fight Night
Uh,
has kept us alive, has kept the excitement going for a long time, and like we was talking
right.
about earlier, people are still playing the game.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's still lit, man, over there in the Fight Night community, man. It's still lit, man. It's a few people holding it down. I ain't gonna say no names because I ain't here to promote them, but it's still a few leagues doing their thing.
Absolutely,
Shout
absolutely.
out to everybody. And shout out to everybody.
Oh yeah, shout out to everybody. So, AD, as a boxer, how do you
Uh,
plan to integrate your skill set into the game to beat some of the top level guys in the undisputed boxing league?
well, like I said, I'm gonna use my boxing IQ, man. I'm gonna go in there, setting up my jab, looking at what you like to do, looking, what I mean. I'm gonna take away your strengths. You know what I mean? I'm gonna see. If you like to, a lot of people like to spam, man. They just throw the same damn punch over, and I'm like, okay, you keep doing that, I'm gonna time you. I'm gonna find out. Okay, if you want to throw the hook, I'm gonna go downstairs. You want to throw a jab, uppercutting, whatever. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna neutralize what you do best. Best believe it.
Yeah,
You best believe that.
yeah.
Cause I'm already when I see you, I see a crosshair. Even in real life, like when I look at people, I see like a crosshair target. I'm knowing where to line you. I know where to hit you. You know what I mean? That's just every boxer knows that. You know what I mean? When you've been training for so long, you just know what punches you know what punch to throw at the right time. You know how to slip the jab. You know what I mean? If they throw a jab, you throw a slip jab. You know what I mean? Or go to the body. You know what I mean? Right hand, right straight to the body or something. You know what I mean? I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna take away what you like to do.
Okay, okay. I like to hear it. Confidence, confidence, confidence.
Trust me, I'm gonna take away what you like to do.
Okay, okay. Will we see a potential matchup between you and the knockout queen, Stacy Ferguson, in the future?
Hey, me and her been having some wars, man. Hey, we've been going at it for years. That shout out to Stacy, man. She's one of the best female gamers ever out there. You know what I mean? Like she knows how to play games, man. It don't matter how if the game is new, she's gonna catch on to it quick. If she ain't played it before, she's gonna catch on to it quick. Like every game I done played with her, man, we done had some epic ass, classic ass shit going on. You know what I mean? With the fight night, with the fights that we had, they were classic fights, man. People still going back looking at the videos that we did. You know what I mean? Like we had some wars, man. Shout out to Stacy, man. Definitely
VG in the house, right?
VG, shout out to VG, man. Hey,
Right.
she definitely
Versatility
know what she
gamers.
doing with, yeah, man. Go follow Stacy. Stacy Sexy Love. You know what I mean? Miss
Well, I yes,
You know what I mean?
yeah, Miss
Go
Versatility.
follow her. Go
Yeah,
follow
go
her
follow
right
her.
now.
Yeah, she
We'll
lit.
take a little brief intermission. Go follow her. Five seconds. Go follow Stacy right now.
Yeah, she lit. She lit. She was like AD said, her, him, me, Dylan, aka Gamer Bro. Um, we was quarterbacking this shit. We turned
Man.
we turned the fight night community from just having screenshots and talking shit in the Facebook group chat to video to live action to content. Where
Cause man, we a genius at what we do, bro. Like Fight night was dead at a certain point, bro. We had every league, and I don't give a damn who you are, whether you like it or not, whether you rock with us today or not. We had every fucking league come to our shit because it was that lit.
Yeah, yeah.
From motherfucking doghouse members to online career boxing members, everybody was in motherfucking Fist of Glory at one point in time. I don't care who you is and who, you was there. You was part of what we had going on. So you know what I mean. So if you trying to do what we used to do, congratulations. If you know what I mean, if being successful at doing what we used to do, hey, more power to you. But don't forget where it came from.
Planted the seed, that's for sure. That's for sure. I agree with you on that. We definitely planted the seed.
We definitely so.
So
Shout out to everybody.
oh yeah, for sure. This is not, we ain't throwing shots nobody. We just
Right,
talking,
just
speaking the
we just
facts.
keeping it real. We keeping it real.
So what message would you like to give to the current members of the Undisputed Boxing League?
Hey man, stay your ass in the gym. Keep fighting. Keep winning. Stay sharp, cause it ain't gonna take me long to catch on to that motherfucking game, bro. And I'm gonna be at your neck. I'm gonna be on top, man. You best believe. Hey, I know this boxing shit. I ain't played that game yet, and I'm telling you, man, it's not gonna take long for me to catch on and dominate a lot of you non-boxing motherfuckers, cause y'all just playing the game and don't know what the hell y'all doing. But I know what I'm doing.
100, 100. um, what are your personal expectations for the Undisputed Boxing game when it releases?
I just hope the punches and all the fighting mechanics is as realistic as it gets, man. That's really all that matters to me is if them punches is flowing good. Like fight night, I love they punches. I love the way they shit flow. So if Undisputed can get that shit down, then hey, then we got something. Cause they already got all the fighters, you know what I mean, all the up to date fighters, man. So all they need is that punching system to be on point. You know what I mean? Maybe they can tweak how you get up, the knockdowns. I'm not really feeling how you can get up. And you know what I mean? Maybe they can do some more with the commentary about, you know what I mean, talking more because I see they only say a few words every so often. You know what I mean? They can touch that game up, you know what I mean, more better than what it is. But my main concern is if them punches is fluid. You know what I mean? If they can get the mechanics down and it feels smooth and it feel real, then hey, I'm all for it.
Hey, amen. I hear you on that, man, for sure. Uh, so can you share any training routines or preparations you're doing uh, before you enter the league? I mean, just fight night can only take you so far. You say you
Yeah.
haven't played Undisputed yet, so
hmm
how you know you're going to do so well when you come to the league?
Because I know boxing.
Okay.
I in the fight night community, they people had a head start on me. I didn't grow up with internet and all that. You know what I mean? I didn't have shit. I wasn't online playing. I was playing legacy mode, playing it just gets computer. I didn't know nothing about modders, you know what I mean, spammers, none of that shit. So when I finally got to playing online, I got to figuring it out. And I was losing at first because I was just fighting anybody, modders. It didn't matter if they was cheating or not. I'm just getting on there trying to fill the game out. So once I got on there, I'm like, okay, and learned it. I'm like, I knew how to avoid certain people. And then when the people that I knew wasn't cheating, I was dominating them motherfuckers. So because they didn't know boxing, they want you to play how they play. Really, they just want you throwing punches. They want you stand in the pocket. But no, I'm gonna use my jab. I'm gonna step out, step in when I need to. Bow, hit you. 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? If you know boxing, you know what a 1, 2, 3 is. It's a jab, right hand, left hook. You know what I mean? Them combinations work. Like so, you can use that shit in the game, and that shit works. You can use your jab. You can go upstairs and go downstairs in the right time. People don't know how to do that shit. They just head hunters. They don't know how when you in the inside work the body. uppercuts is there, short hooks is there. You know what
Uppercut,
I mean?
left
People
hook,
be
come on
trying
with
to
it.
steal.
Yeah.
Yeah, people be real close still trying to jab and throw the right hand when you smothering your punches. No, you got to know how to really box. You got to know how to step back, throw the jab, move to the side. You know what I mean? You got to really know boxing to do certain shit.
Well, I think the better way to phrase it, you got to know what kind of fighter you are. You got to know if you're
Right.
an outside fighter, inside fighter, orthodox fighter, south paw fighter.
But you got to
You
have
know,
it all, though, because you got to know how to adjust. Because you could be fighting somebody that's aggressive, you know what I mean, coming. So you got to know how to bang and get on the inside, throw uppercuts, get out of there, start working your jab, create some separation. You know what I mean? People don't know that. They don't even have the mind to even think like that. They just, I don't know what to do, so I'm just gonna throw whatever. You know what I mean? No. If you know boxing, you can see everything. You see, all right, if they keep jabbing, all right, go downstairs. You throw your jab downstairs. You know what I mean? Counter every man. I'm just telling you, I'm gonna be a dog on her. I'm gonna be a dog. I can't wait. I'm gonna be a dog, bro.
oh man, I
I'm
can't
gonna be
wait
a
to see
dog.
you in action.
I'm gonna be a fucking dog. I'm
Hey,
gonna be a problem. Remember who the fuck I am. AD.Tha.Champ, man. I'm gonna be a dog.
okay, okay, we're gonna get your ring walk music back going, your theme song.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Bring that shit back, bro.
Bring it
Bring that
back.
shit
Yeah,
back, bro.
you don't want to
Yeah,
get in the
man.
studio and do a new one.
Hey, we can. Hey, I'm down to do that too.
Hey, what up?
Long as I got my dog producing that motherfucker though, man.
Oh yeah,
Hey, it's all good, man.
you already know it's going down.
Yeah.
You know how I get down for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Shout out to you, Babylon. Vlad in the house. Let's see, Golden is out there watching. What up, y'all? They
Shout
sitting
out to
ringside.
everybody. Shout out to everybody, man.
Yeah, for sure,
Don't
for
don't
sure.
take what I'm saying personal. Hey, I like what y'all doing with the community, man. Y'all really motivating me to get more involved and I can't wait to rock with y'all, man. Really, to tell you the truth. I can't wait to rock with y'all, man. Y'all some hell of a fighters, man. Y'all been doing y'all thing, man. Can't wait to compete with y'all.
100, 100, 100. Yeah, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little trash talking.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah,
is
you gotta do
competitive.
that.
The,
Yeah.
the sport wouldn't be a sport, a violent sport, if you wasn't competitive, right?
Hmm.
That's the only way to be. I mean, if you're gonna be a chump, then you might as well sit on the couch, right?
Right. And then see how far that gets you.
Right. It ain't gonna get you far. It's gonna
Cause
get you
while you
overweight.
sleeping, while you bullshitting, this motherfucker's in that gym putting in work. You best believe that.
Day and night, working hard.
And that's how I became Golden Glove champion in real life, bro. I worked my ass off, bro. I just kept training. Like I didn't know how to not work out. Like I used to call my friends over just to kick it on the weekend. And I'm like, man, I'm about to work out. It's snowing, whatever. I'm out there running up hills, doing pull-ups on shit, random shit, bro. I worked my ass off. You know what I mean? So it's crazy how when I started boxing late, man. Yeah, man, it's a whole lot, bro. I mean, if y'all got time for that, I can tell y'all how I even got into boxing. You know what I mean? And how I became champion, just believing in myself and not
Well,
giving up.
go ahead. Let them. I mean, let the fans know. I mean, you got some new fans here watching you. I'm quite sure they're gonna watch you even more once you start competing in the league. But give me some background about yourself, brother. I'm not stopping you. Go right ahead.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna light up a blunt because I got some shit to say. You know what I mean? I grew up, man. We grew up poor, man. We grew up poor. Uh, I'm the third oldest out of six kids on my mother's side, and you know what I mean. She did what she could for us. I appreciate my mother, but she couldn't afford a lot of things that we wanted to do as far as like maybe after school shit like football, and you know what I mean, boxing and all that. So I got into boxing late, and how I got into boxing was actually, man, I was in a very dark place in my life, man, and well, how I got into boxing, it was some straight shit. I bought some boxing gloves, and I used to just go around the neighborhood, just boxing everybody, just for the hell of it, you know what I mean? And everybody from over there from 21st and Tibbs, Arbor Village, man, we was just man over there boxing. You know what I mean? I had everybody boxing. They used to love doing that shit. So you know what I mean? I'm like, I used to always want to box. I watched it growing up, but I my mother just couldn't afford it for me. So you know what I mean. So I always loved it. So, but what got me into it, I was in a dark place, and I was thinking about taking myself out. You know what I mean. Was going through a lot of mental shit, and was suicidal. I wrote my own damn will. I'm like, man, I wrote some shit. I had some family members that needed some shit. They don't even know this. This is my first time actually even talking about this shit. Only one person know about this shit. And I wrote a will out, man. I really didn't want to live no more, man. Life was just going. It was just too hard. You know what I mean? A lot of people was proud of what I had going on, but didn't know really what I was dealing with in my own life. You know what I mean? Like behind closed doors, like I was just really in a dark place. So I'm like, I wrote a will out of people that needed shit. I'm like, all right, then my sister might need a car. I'm gonna boom, I'm gonna give her this and clothes, whatever I had. I wrote out a list of what I was gonna give people, and I called my homeboy Mike. Shout out to Mike Stewart, one of my best friends. I met him at UPS, the job that I work at now. Mike Stewart. I called him, told him what I was getting ready to do. That motherfucker told me, he was like, bro, don't do that shit. He was like, bro, I'm on my way right now. Cause I was telling him I'm getting ready to take myself out, but make sure this list get out, you know what I mean, of who I was gonna give my shit to. He said, bro, don't do that shit, bro. He was like, you know what you need to do? You need to get back into boxing. So I'm like, all right. So he came, he pulled up on me that day, and he was like, we went up to Sims Boxing. Sims, Anthony Sims. Shout out to Anthony Sims. That's why I'm saying boxing saved my life. That's why boxing is different from me. It's more than just what y'all see on throwing punches. Like boxing saved my life because he told me this. I never forget it. He was like, man, bro, don't take yourself out. He was like, you take yourself out, and then you die, and then God show you what your life would have been like after you made it through that storm. Don't do it, bro. And I'm like, man, them words right here, them words stuck to me to this day. So, all right. So he picks me up. We go to the gym. Anthony Sims' mother was standing outside. They were shutting the gym down. Actually, it was the last day at that gym. They were shutting it down. I'm like, oh man. I'm like, I really want to be a part of a gym, man. She was like, well, we actually relocating. And she gave me the address to the new location. And this is how I know God is real because the location to the new gym was actually closer to my house. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn, I can just get right. You know what I mean? So I'm like, damn. So I'm like, I talked to her for a minute, and she gave me the registration form. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna take it home, fill it out, meet you at the new location. So I goes to the car, talk to my homie about it. I'm like, man, yeah, this was the last day, but they told me it's a new location. But something kept telling me, man, just walk back over there, and go walk inside the gym and see how you feel being inside of a gym. Because I've never been inside of a boxing gym. So I got out the car, walked back in there, and she's looking at me like, "What you doing back in here?" But she didn't say nothing. And I'm telling her because I'm like, I just wanted to walk in here and see how it feel. Bro, I kid you not. I never felt this feeling before in my life. As soon as I walked through that door, I just felt like a whole lot of energy just coming inside my body. I'm looking around in there. I'm seeing motivational quotes. I'm seeing belts. I'm seeing all this shit, right? So I'm like, damn. So I just felt like a different person immediately. You know what I mean? I felt reborn. It's like I felt reborn, like I died, like that feeling that I had died, and I felt reborn for real. So I walked back to the car. I'm like, all right, man, I'm gonna fill these papers out. The new gym opened up. I think she said next week. I think it was a weekend we went, and she was like, the gym opens next week. Immediately after I got off work, I'm in my work clothes, straight to the gym, paid, signed up, got right to it. So boxing saved my life as far as keeping me alive, man. When I felt like I ain't have nothing else to live for, so I took it very seriously, man, and I stopped doing a lot of shit, and I got real serious with it because I'm older. I started boxing when I was 28, so I'm like, man, these guys got a head start on me. I need to put in extra work. So I just, man, trained my ass off nonstop, and I said I lost my first fight against a guy that was a southpaw. I didn't know how to fight him. And they was like, I just remember hearing Sim's mama just screaming out, "Go to the right, go!" You know what I mean? I just heard her voice, and as the fight went on, it was changing. I started winning, and I just, man, I took a lot of loss figuring out how to win. That's why I'm saying every loss ain't a loss; it's a lesson. You figure. So once I had my Golden Glove championship fight, I knew what to do. I knew how to train. I had to run more, do more sit-ups, shadow boxing. I need to put in more work. And when the fight came, the fight was easy. I dominated that dude, man. I put in the hardest work was in the gym. Once the fight came, hey, I already knew I was gonna be a Golden Glove champion before that bell even rung. I knew that night was my moment.
God
And
is
so
good.
that's how and then ever since then, God, like when my homie said, God's gonna show you if you would have took yourself out and God show you what your life would have been like, I see what my life would have been like. I'm living good. I got a beautiful girl. We gonna get married soon. My job, I'm doing well there. Nice place. Hey, I, God showed me. He showed me what I would have had right
God is
now.
good. Amen, brother. Amen.
Yeah,
Amen.
so
You know,
boxing's I look at boxing different. I take boxing very serious. So
man.
when you ask, am I gonna dominate? Yeah.
Hey, a lot of us share a similar story as yours. I think that's what makes this household and the chemistry so valuable. You know, you can't take a $20 bill and buy a piece of it. It's that valuable.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Hmm.
Appreciate it, man. I always love hearing your story, man. Each and every time you tell it. You know, I hope the fans that's watching right now can get some inspiration off your story, and if not,
Right.
you know, relate to it, but get some type of inspiration. Maybe they having a hard time, or maybe they can be feeling the same as you once was. Hopefully, it'll
Right.
turn them around and give them some
Hey,
positivity.
I'm
You
telling you,
know,
man, boxing changed my life, man. Now I'm a mentor. I train kids. Man, God is good, man. God is good. That's all I can say, man. God is good, man. He he used boxing to turn my life around mentally, and it's impacting a lot of people. I got a lot of fans overseas, you know what I mean, in different countries, watching videos of me training, just getting inspired about, you know what I mean. And I didn't know I was reaching so many people like that. You know what I mean? Just recording what I do and just posting that shit, and it's making people get off the couch. It's making people want to turn their life around, man. So I'm
hey
okay
man,
with
why don't
that.
you let everybody know how to follow you, man? Because your workout videos they gave me inspiration, man. You know it
Yeah,
because I start hitting my heavy bag. The one summer, you know, I was out there. When you post a video, that used to make me get out there in the garage and go work in my gym in the garage. So man, hey, let people know how to follow you, man.
man. You can follow me on Facebook, Aaron Dixie. You know what I mean? I got a Twitch, AD.Tha.Champ, uh, TikToks. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, AD.Tha.Champ. Uh, yeah, but you can follow my main page, man. I'm mainly on the Facebook, Aaron Dixie. You know what I mean? AARONDIXIE. You should find me, man. So
That's 100.
I'm like the only one in the world.
Well, you know, you do got a twin, imposter out there. You know
Yeah,
that.
there's some guys out there trying to be me, but
Hey,
they can't duplicate me. You know what I mean? It's only one me.
people would beat him in the fight night, and swear up and down that they done touched you up, bro.
and they hitting me up. Everybody's messing like, man, I just fought you, man. Why'd you do me? Like, I'm at work. I video chat them just to show them that wasn't me. I'm like, bro, I was at work. Sorry that happened to you, but that wasn't me, man.
Oh man, I know. I came across the other cat a few times before I put Fight Night down.
And I have too, man. And I screenshotted the shit. I'm like, man, there's another fucking AD.Tha.Champ. But he's AD.Tha.Champ. I'm AD.Tha.Champ 89. That's what I keep trying to tell people.
Yeah,
And then his is spelled different. His is ADDA and then champ. And I'm AD.Tha.Champ 89.
100. Yeah.
And so that's the difference.
Oh man, that's so hilarious, man.
But
Like you,
shout out to everybody, man.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I hope boxing, man, does something in your life, man. I hope it's more than just a game. Like, 'cause it's more than just a game with me. I love the sport. Every big fight, I'm tuned in. So, man, I just love it, man. That's my favorite sport.
I hear
And
you.
my favorite fighter, I'm gonna give y'all a tip because I do be doing cash give outs, man. And my favorite fighter is Sugar Ray Leonard. Sugar Ray Leonard. I think I had a cash prize, and I asked who was my favorite fighter, and couldn't nobody get it. They were saying Muhammad Ali, Roy Jones, and all that. But yeah, man, I do shit like that, man, just for people to, you know what I mean, just earn a dollar or something, just to give back in that way, and just for people to get to know who I am. You know what I mean?
100,
So
100. Like
I'm
October
gonna be
5th,
doing shit.
I go help the
Hmm.
homeless and stuff like that. So I can definitely
Right.
relate. Yeah. Um, do you see yourself eventually helping to grow the undisputed esports scene, perhaps even outside of competing?
Man, you already know what I bring to the table, King. You know, man. Once I'm in, man, I'm all in, man. I'm somebody you can count on. Trust me, man.
I know you my
So I'm
brother.
out, man. I'm sharing it up, man. I'm promoting it. Like, man, I wish I was more prepared for that shit. I would have a shirt on right now saying that shit. But yeah, man, I'm all in, man. Trust me, man. Once people get everybody that's involved, like everybody competing, all the fighters, all the fans, man, they gonna love it once I fully get engaged in this shit, man. I'm gonna definitely make an impact.
100, 100. What excites you the most about the new chapter of esports boxing?
Shit, that they made a new boxing game.
100,
Shit,
right?
because that's all I can say. I mean, shit, we've been needing a new boxing game. Shit, it's people that just love boxing, man. I mean, I love a lot of different sports, boxing, football, basketball, a little bit of golf. You know what I mean? A little bit of everything. I watch, but boxing, man, they making games, everything, everywhere else. You got baseball games coming out every year, fishing, like 2K, Madden,
I think 2K
UFC.
is and Madden is the same game though. That did you see that new NCAA though? That
Yeah, the
college?
college football.
Yeah, yeah,
But shit, it's like damn, y'all forgetting about boxing. You know what I mean? Shit, that shit still people still fuck with boxing. You know?
yeah. Boxing is
Yeah,
part of the sports that
yeah.
David
Especially
and
for people like
Goliath, tough
me, I
man
ain't gonna say
matches.
it. You know what I mean? I still love boxing in every area. Like if I'm playing it, watching it, or if I'm really out there doing it, like that's I just love boxing, man.
I know we was on fight night every day,
Every
nonstop,
day.
nonstop. Go to work, come home, fight night. Wake up,
Fight
fight
night.
night. Go to work, fight night.
Yeah, I mean, shit, can't wait to get to fight night. But
Oh man,
I'm
this
just excited they making a new game, man. Love it or hate it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
yeah, man. To be honest with you, I'm looking for the endless nights like we used to have, where you knew you have to go to work in the morning, but you are up late, fighting, doing a show, event, or whatever. I know
Right.
plenty of times. Remember, I used to call you in the morning, like, "Hey, man, I'm dead." Like, I don't
Yeah.
got nothing left in my battery. Like, I'm dead. Like, oh my
Right.
god. Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
those
man. I
days.
know. I already know. I shit. That's just what boxing do, man. It brings a lot of people, different people from all over the place together, man.
Yeah, it
I met a
does.
lot of people playing that fight night, man. A lot of good people.
Yeah, same man. I was doing Back to the Future episodes on how we got started and everything. And I couldn't stress enough on how many great people I have met over the years. You know what I mean?
Right,
Met a
right.
lot of great people over the years.
Man, hell yeah. We lost a lot of good people too, man. So shout out to everybody that, you know what I mean, no longer here. RIP, you know what I mean?
Well,
It was some
Bupac for
good people
one.
that
Yeah,
Bupac, yeah,
yeah,
man. So it was a lot of good people that I met fucking with that game, man. That's no longer here. So
yeah.
it's
That's
more than just a game. That's why I'm saying it'd be more than just a game.
it. Do it's an outlet. You know what I'm saying? You
It's
meet
a it's,
people.
it's a place to network, yeah.
Yeah, and you may meet someone that you really have a lot in common with, that y'all share
Hmm.
a lot, and then next thing you know, y'all on the phone every day, y'all communicating. Y'all may I know I got two guys in the league now. They hooked up in the past. They went to go see a fight with each other out in Vegas.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So stuff like
Cause
that
God, that's
does
how
happen.
God work,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, you're
Cause
right.
it be people just like you, man, in situations, man. Might need a hand, might need a little, you know what I mean, some cash. You know what I mean? You help a brother, you know what I mean? You help somebody that, you know what I mean, if you can. Or rather sometime motherfucker might just call and need somebody to vent to, you know what I mean? Going through life, you know what I mean? Might have been in a dark place like I was, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people go to the game for an outlet, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? The game be your stress reliever sometimes, you know what I mean? You go to the game to take yourself out of the real world sometimes, you know what I mean? So hey, I like to be in the right place in the right time, and I like to be a blessing to others, man. I like for God to use me when I need to, you know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
I don't
Amen.
have no
Praise.
I don't have no problem with being used, you know what I mean, when it's in the right way.
Yeah, and I have a big heart. I help a lot of people out when they really need help. Genuine people. Of course, a lot of people have come across my path and tried to take my kindness for a weakness, but a lot of people, genuine people, I have met over the years. I done helped them out, and a lot of people have helped me too with the
Right, right,
networking
right,
and with the streaming and just doing what we do day in and day out. And shout out to those folks; they know who they are. Um,
right.
so, Ad, to wrap things up,
Uh-huh.
as someone with your experience in both real and virtual boxing, what
Hmm.
advice would you give to a newcomer hoping to make a name for themselves in the undisputed boxing league?
And I would just say love it. Have love for it first. Because when you have love for it, you stay dedicated. Even when you're not winning, you will learn how to win. You know what I mean? So have love for it first. You know what I mean? And then once you get good, you know what I mean? You start beating people, you feel good about yourself, and then you can pass down what you learn. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's all I can tell you, man. That's all the advice I can give you, man. Is just stay sharp, keep practicing, don't give up, even if shit ain't going your way. You know what I mean? Stay put in more hours if you need to. You know what I mean? Get with people that know what they doing already, and iron sharpens iron, man. So you only gonna get better. You practice what you doing every day, you only gonna get better.
Facts, facts. That's 100. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta
And
go for the
believe in
gold.
yourself.
Yeah,
Believe. Nobody else do. Don't it don't matter what they think of you.
yeah. Take that
What you
word
think of you
confidence,
matters.
put it
Yeah.
in your heart. Take that word confidence and put it in your heart and lock it away.
Hmm.
Yes, sir. All
So,
right.
yep.
It's definitely been a pleasure as always, my brother. I can't wait to see you come do your thing just like the olden days. Um, you
You
know,
already know.
I feel like we need to get the horsemen's back together. You know what I'm saying? Let's ride once again.
Hey, I'm all for it, man.
You
I'm
know,
all for it, man.
yeah. I know the
We
knockout
getting ready. We
periods.
getting ready to shake the motherfucking boxing world up with this undisputed. I'm
Oh
telling you.
yeah, oh yeah. I do believe. I look. I've been optimistic about this game since release, since beta release. And a lot of people was telling me, "Oh man, that game don't look right." I mean, you and I had a conversation. Oh man,
Hmm.
that game ain't shit. Blah blah blah. The punches don't look right. We went back and forth,
Right.
and then you can
Right.
recall Mastermind saying, "Man, bro, you sound like you work for these guys or something, man. How did you know?" Right? We that night in the Xbox party, it got real. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, I've been sticking with this game. I've been very optimistic about what they can do and what they're gonna put out, especially with the
Hmm.
finance backup from Saudi. So
Hmm.
October 8th, baby. That's all I can say.
Hey, stay locked and loaded, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm coming.
We all
I'm
coming.
coming.
We all coming. So hey, I put out the video. I don't know if you've seen it before, and I'm gonna tell everyone this. I put out the video for season 3. Sign up for season 3. All you got to do is leave your name or a small
Hmm.
comment on the video, so I know how to make the cards coming up in October. The
Right.
first week that the game released, we're not gonna do anything because I'm give people time to get familiar with the new mechanics, so on and so forth. But that next following week, I have the whole week off. So we gonna burn the midnight oil. We gonna crank that bad boy up until the engine breaks. You understand?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So yeah, man, I already know you down on that sheet or whatever. So I'm just letting you
Hmm.
know. If you haven't seen the video, go check it out. It's pretty dope. And yeah, man, we gonna get ready to do our thing come October.
You already know, man. Shout out to everybody. Hey, I'm coming. Stay your ass in the gym. Stay sharp. Hey, AD.Tha.Champ. I'm on the way.
100. Appreciate you. Hey, thanks for everybody tuning in, watching. AD.Tha.Champ,
Shout
Unde-
out to everybody.
Undisputed Boxing League. Let's get it.